Yes, I'm not going to be long with you tonight, but I'd like to come to you while the anointing is upon me. But I'm always anointed. My mind is anointed. I love God. I love the Lord. I do. But so many of us are confused in our spirituality. And we're getting caught up in various houses of spirituality. And I'm caught up in one too, but mine is being confirmed. And I know some of y'all are being confirmed too, especially if you're into voodoo, you know. Sonoria, hoodoo, and root working and all that kind of stuff. Your faith is being confirmed. But I'm talking about, and those are different levels, amen, of spirituality. So I'm trying to take you to the highest spirituality there is, the ultimate, what truly is, by applying the principles of the Bible, the wisdom of the Bible. Now you've been deceived by the way the Bible is being preached by the majority and multitude of preachers in organized religion. And you're also being containerized when you go to these so-called cults and so forth and so on. You need to know what is. Just like the air we breathe, the water we drink, the universe that we behold. We look up and see the sky, the stars, the sun, the moon. If you start right there, you'll learn a lot. But the thrust of this message tonight is Jesus blasphemed. Now, what is blasphemy? According to the Pharisees and Sadducees of his day, he made himself equal to God. Let me repeat that. I said Jesus made himself, declared himself equal to God. And I did a post entitled Jesus Closed the Book, and I may have two posts entitled that, at that same time. But Jesus blasphemed. He went into the temple on a certain Sabbath, which was customary. Overstand the word customary. In other words, it had become a habit, habitual. Just something they did, and that's what we do, you know. We wear crosses and necklaces around our neck. What would Jesus do? And we talk religion. I said we talk religion and religious, but lack the power thereof. So, but Jesus went in the temple on a certain Sabbath, and he read from the book of Isaiah. The book of Isaiah. And he said, the Spirit of the Lord is upon me. The Spirit of the God that you worship. He's talking to the people of his day. Of which it was customary to go to the temple on the Sabbath and give God lip service and vain sacrifice. He was talking to them people. And also, now you got to understand also that Jesus was respected as a child of God. You see, because he was not a high priest. He was just the son of Joseph and Mary. But he was respected enough to be able to read the word of God to the congregation. By the Sadducees, the high priests, the Pharisees, Jesus was respected. But one day, one Sabbath, Jesus went into the temple. And he started reading from the book of Isaiah, saying that the Spirit of the Lord is upon me, and he hath anointed me. And on and on. And the last thing he said unto the people, of which it was customary to be religious, to hear what the priests and the Sadducees had to say. See, this is where we are today. The Bible says those that rule over you calls you to err. So you got to get it for yourself. You got to go within. But Jesus blasphemed. And he said the last things he uttered, he said, this day is the scripture fulfilled in your ears. I have declared myself one with God. Who, beloved, are you? And they fell silent in the synagogue. And they began to look at one another as they began to digest the words of Jesus. And they ran his ass out of the temple. Did you hear what I said? They ran his ass out of the temple, just killing him, stoning him. But we worship Jesus today. But I want you to know that Jesus was a blasphemed. Now I'm going to ask you, who are you? Now you wear that neck and that harp on, what would Jesus do? Jesus blasphemed. What about you?